Big Z Reviews. The Undoing is an HBO limited series mystery thriller that just finished airing. And it's a relatively short season, like only 6 episodes. But I really enjoyed it because it didn't drag at all. It really kind of felt like a long movie. And I really liked it.
Is what rich, entitled people do when threatened. They conceal the ugly truths to protect themselves. And they think they can get away with it.
So it mainly stars Nicole Kidman as Grace Fraser and Hugh Grant as Jonathan Fraser. And, you know, she is Harvard trained therapist, and he is Harvard trained child cancer doctor. Sorry, I'm blanking on the name for it right now. But and she's also the daughter of a multi-millionaire, if not billionaire. So they definitely, you're the upper echelon of people, you know, the upper class. And, you know, that there's, like, the Nicole Kidman, she is, like, going for schools, like, you know, like a fundraising thing. And there's this new mother comes in, Matilda DeAngelis. That's like the mother of a scholarship kid, as you know, the poor, you know, and there's they oncologist, child oncologist, but they she is gorgeous, and she's almost like flirting with Nicole Kidman. Like, it's really odd that she's even like taking out her breast to breast milk to feed the baby, and there's really a lot of odd sexual tension between Matilda and Nicole, and but then in one episode she ends up pretty early on. She ends up with her head bashed in completely, like mush, and you have to the rest of the season about like who did it. And it's tough to maintain the mystery for the whole like series, and they did a really good job with it. You know, because they did this thing that I liked, but I wish they were a little bit more clear on. Like with Nicole Kidman was having like the way I saw that she was imagining someone bludgeoning this woman and murdering her. But the way they showed it, it was almost like it could have been a memory, you know. But they weren't clear. And there's a lot of different, like, you know, people, like, you know, it's there's an obvious choice, you know, that, you know, the husband, because he was kind of, you know, he treated the Matilda's child who had cancer, and they may have had a relationship. And so that's, you know, he's an obvious option, but it's also, there's, you know, the husband of Matilda DeAngelis, or Elena Alves. There's, you know, the random thing, or there's like something else that it may be, and they give you enough information where you kind of like, I think it's this person, but the whole time you're like, I don't know. Could it be the grandfather? Could it be the son? Could it be either son, Noah Jupe, or Eden Alexander? You know, could it, like, you try. There's enough other options where it's not obvious, and not like, there's not like a red herring. Although there's a little bit of a cliffhanger, like the penultimate episode. Like, there is a cliffhanger that makes you think it's one person. But I like what they did with it. It's really interesting. Though the only thing that, like, almost as I liked watching it week by week, because I mean, the show like this with only 6 episodes, you could burn through it in like a night or two, and I think you may remember it more. But at the same time, like, in the anticipation of trying to think, you know, what the hell is going on, and having to wait a whole another week to find out, I enjoyed that. All the acting is excellent from everybody, and the storytelling is good, and it's like I liked what they did here. It's I enjoy these limited series where they're like, again, they're like a TV movie, a multi-night TV movie. And I mean, there's because sometimes a long season can drag, but then a movie can sometimes be too short. And I like this sweet spot where you can have, like, if they had another episode or two, you could have definitely done a bunch more shenanigans to drag it out, but they didn't need to. That they kept it really tight, and I really appreciate that. I probably give it like a 9 out of 10. If you have HBO, like, I definitely check it out. I know, I'm sure it's streaming, on HBO Max or whatever, HBO app you have is out there. So I would definitely recommend it. But thanks for watching. You guys the real playlist on my head. It's Guy and Z over there. Thanks. This has been a Big Z TV show review. Thanks for watching.